have come to the end of the event and I'm sure it would have been a wonderful experience. On behalf of GRG School of Management Studies, we take great pleasure in welcoming you all to the valediction of URJITH 2023. As the day closes, our hearts are filled with gratitude. Let us thank the Almighty. Please rise for the prayer.
Saraswati Namo Nityam Bhadrakali Namo Namah Veda Vedanta Vedanta Vidyasthani Devaja Saraswati Mahabhage Vidye Manarojane Vidyarupe
Thank you. May I now invite Dr. Savita Nayak, Dean, GRG School of Management Studies, to welcome the gathering and introduce the chief guest.
Good evening, everyone. Distinguished Chief Guest of URJITH Valediction, Mr. T.V. Sriram, Vice President, Bosch, Robert Bosch,
Dr. P. Meena, Principal, PSGR Krishnamal College for Women, Dr. P. Sadashivam, Director, Ms. R. Sri Prabha, Coordinator, Student Affairs, my colleagues, students from various institutions, and students of GRGSMS. We have come to the end of URJITH 2023, our annual flagship intercollegiate management meet. At this juncture, I'm happy to say that this time we had over 600 registrations from 100 plus institutions. From 100 plus institutions, including IIMs from across 14 states of India. On this wonderful occasion, I welcome our chief guest, Mr. T.V. Sriram, Vice President, Strategic Projects HR, Bosch Global Software Technologies. It is a great pleasure to have you with us today, and I'm sure your words of wisdom will resonate well with our students. Welcome you, sir. I welcome our principal, Dr. P. Meena, for being with us today. We are grateful to you for all your support and wishes in all our endeavors. Welcome, ma'am. I welcome our director, Dr. P. Sadashivam, and all my colleagues and dear students of various institutions and GRGSMS. Let me also take the pleasure of introducing our chief guest for the day. Mr. Sriram is a graduate in Electronics and Communication Engineering from NIT Tiruchirappalli. His career began with Bharat Heavy Electricals Limited as an engineer in power electronics and controls. He then moved on to Robert Bosch in 1995 and worked in various areas such as security systems, automotive safety, hardware, software, methods, and tools for automotive development and connectivity solutions, among other areas. He has been with Bosch for 27 years now. Mr. Sriram has donned multiple hats, from pure software player to dabbling with strategic areas of business. After his technical stint, Mr. Sriram decided to take on a different flavor in his career by venturing into human resources at Bosch as a Vice President HR. His expertise in HR spans talent acquisition and management, learning and competency, global mobility, people engagement, and leadership. Mr. Sriram also oversees the HR digitalization projects at a pan-India level at Bosch. Apart from his designated role at Bosch, he is an active contributor towards CII and other industrial bodies in Coimbatore region. Thank you, sir, for accepting our invitation to be with us today. Once again, I welcome you all to the URJITH valediction. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. May I now request our chief guest, Mr. T.V. Sriram, Vice President, Robert Bosch, Coimbatore, to deliver the valedictory address.
Hi, delegates, students, friends. I'm told that you've had a very hectic day today since morning, competitions in multiple forms. So first of all, congratulations to you. I know that you're also eagerly awaiting for the results. So I'm standing between you and the results. But nevertheless, irrespective of whether each one of you gets a prize or not, I mean, first of all, congratulations that you've come all the way to this stage. Participated. I think your teachers were telling me that it was very difficult for them to decide who is the winner because you've all been very competitive and doing very well. So congratulations, and I definitely sincerely hope that these are the kinds of extracurricular kind of activities which are going to take you, which are going to bring out the passion in you. Yeah. So what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to give you any advice or gyan because those days are gone. You know, I mean, it's not about telling you that you should do this way or you should do that way. I think that's something that you should find out for yourself. But I will just share some of my experiences possibly which could be useful to you, and I will keep it short so that we can go to the next interesting event very quickly. Yeah. So maybe I will start with a very, very simple thing that happened in my own career, like how I came to Coimbatore. Yeah. Actually, none of the things, I think she read a sentence that I'm one of the guys who took the maximum number of changes in my roles, even though I've worked for 27 years in Bosch. If you see my roles, they are of multiple flavor, you know, purely technical to commercial to HR and so on. But none of them happened by a strategy or a plan. I mean, they just, by chance, they happened. So why did I come to Coimbatore? Because I've all along lived in Bangalore and there was no reason that why should I shift to Coimbatore. So but we used to keep coming here because our teams are working here for projects. And so some project related visits we do here. So once when I came, my predecessor, who was the center head here, Venugopal, he took me to a CSR event. Yeah. So we are very, very well present in CSR. We do a lot of social activities here, and when we do, it's not just about contributing money. We have volunteers participating. We really become part of the program. We are known for that. So he took to one such program where we had cleaned a complete area and converted into a garden. I don't remember the name of the area. It's, I think, off the L&T highway road. But he had warned me that if you come, you will be sitting on the dais and you may have to, in Coimbatore, the culture is if you sit on the dais, everybody should speak for 5-10 minutes and you have to speak in Tamil, yeah, local language. So, that was a surprise for me. I was not prepared for it. Of course, I had studied Tamil and I can speak the local language, but I had not spoken in Tamil on a dais. So I didn't know what to do. So quickly, so Venu, was it you're giving me a shock the previous night? I said, no, something you managed, she said. So then I took, the context was, like nature, cleaning up rivers, trees, greenery and all that. So I just Googled and found an MGR song which is talking about this very aptly. So I just took that song and kind of gave some explanations and stored it in my mobile. And then the next day, I kind of used that to express that. And it was a village panchayat. There are rural people, so they could relate it to very much, and it went well actually. So then Venu said, "Hey, you didn't tell me that you can speak this language so well." He just made a mention. I said, "Okay, thank you." And then what he did was internally he said that Sriram is anyway a technical guy, and he can also speak the local language well. So why don't you make him my successor, is what he recommended. So then I came here. So why I'm saying this here is that, it's not my experience, it was not my technical professional knowledge, or it was not my willingness to come here that brought me here, but it was something else which was very unexpected, I just took some. So why I'm saying this here is that if you have any passion, which is also not connected to your mainstream of education and learning, please don't give that up. That's what is also going to help you to make your career. In India, we always have a number of, we have an issue of volumes and bounties. For anything you go, there will be so many people applying for it. There will be so many competitions. So we have an issue of volume everywhere. So you've got to compete. So it's always good to create a niche for yourself, you know. I mean, it's not that, you know, everybody takes maths, physics, chemistry, everybody goes for engineering, or everybody takes biology. I mean, create a niche. I think the current generation students are already doing that, and I'm happy that many people right from 12th standard, they are, you know, boldly saying that I don't want to do this, I want to do that, I want to study psychology. I mean, that's a good trend, you know, developed countries do that. In fact, it's the other way around there, that in developed countries like Germany, they are falling short of people wanting to do engineering because people want to do something on their own passion, and therefore they don't have enough engineers, and that's also the reason why they, you know, eased up people migrating to Germany, and that's why you get visas for Germany very easily. Yeah. So coming to your context, I mean, I'm told that you're all, you know, MBA students and will be completing your course. So what I'm also saying is that in the corporate world, if you see, it's just not about general management. You know, it's not that there are people working on technical things and there are managers above them. You know, management itself is becoming highly content driven. You know, it's just not about that, hey, you do your work, I'm your manager. It doesn't work that way. You know, the manager has to be quite knowledgeable about, I'm not saying the managers need to be engineers or need to be, you know, technical guys, but they have to understand what is happening. So you have to be very content driven, especially now with, you know, with AI kind of technologies coming. What is also happening is for you know, all what can be repetitively done is very, very slowly being taken over by AI. I mean, it's a phenomenon that is happening, we are not realizing, but it will happen. So, I mean, 10 years from now, what we are having people for coding, I mean, codes are seriously getting automated, you know. Like if you have an algorithm for a certain thing, I mean, it can be AI'd, and then, you know, the AI takes over it, and then you don't need a software developer to again and again develop that, because AI understands the pattern and develops it. Then what will people be doing? So people have to, with AI, just like how we were all afraid of automation, which may take away jobs, but that didn't happen. Automation happened, but then we wanted different kinds of roles to do work effectively with automation. So similarly, once AI takes over, we will need people to do different kinds of jobs in order to deliver it effectively. AI cannot take over a human being for sure, yeah, but the skills that are required are changing, you know. They are getting more generic, they are getting more soft skills and things like that, you know. So in another talk, I was talking about what could be the roles 10 years from now. I mean, today we are not able to imagine, say, a school-going child, what it will be studying and what it will be working is completely unpredictable, you know. I mean, it's not that what we are doing today will be done by a human being 10 years from now. Technology, believe me, is changing very, very rapidly, and therefore what will stay is soft skills, you know, your ability to communicate, your ability to understand, your ability to articulate, your intelligence, you know, cognitive skills. These are going to be much more required, and jobs which will require these skills are going to increase. So why I'm saying it is in this context is that it is not only the MBA people will be, you know, focusing on soft skills, but also the technical guys are going to focus more and more on soft skills. So soft skills is going to become, so therefore you can look at it both ways. Maybe you're at an advantage or maybe you're at a disadvantage. So you can look at it both ways. So therefore the skills and the roles that people are going to take are going to be more soft skills, handle AI or handle automation or handle the current technology and how to interact with people and things like this. So therefore, again, I'm come back to that. So if you are good in a certain skill, please develop that. Don't get stereotyped by your syllabus and studies, but develop that and make an attempt boldly to develop that. Just because that skill may not fetch you an immediate reward, don't give up that, because whatever you know, you should know well, and you should, you know, build a niche around it. That's what is going to help you. So the spread is also very important, you know. I mean, it's not about knowing only one thing. You should be able to know multiple things if you're doing management. So therefore, you should have an idea about what your team is doing if you're a manager, you know. what your team is doing. You should be able to appreciate. If you have to do a performance management for your team, you should understand the language that your team speaks to you. You can't just be a general manager and say, hey, that is technical. I mean, you can't draw a line between technical and non-technical. So it's blurring, and therefore it's important for you to have a larger spread of knowledge and read and know about multiple things. Everything cannot be fed in your course of management. Possibly the attitude and the willingness to learn is what can be created in you by these kinds of programs, for example. So you should have the quest to learn more, and many of the things that you will learn, you will be learning on your own, or you have to learn on your own, is the message that I want to leave with you today. I mean, just one more small thing, I mean, she also said that I took over HR. Again, it was very sudden. One fine day when I was in Germany for a different project-related topic, my CEO called me for a coffee in Germany, which he normally doesn't do. So I was very surprised. Okay, hey, what is happening? Why is he? So then he said, can you take over HR? So I said, why? Are you interviewing many people and I'm going to be one of them? No, he said, we were looking for somebody who is very objective, who is not political, and who can look at things neutrally and who knows the organization, and therefore we have come on you. So can you take over? So why I'm again saying this is that, so if you have a way of, if there is a way of leadership that you practice, and if you're convinced, and if you're, if you have a conviction around it, please follow that. Don't just change that and try to become populistic by following something else. So if you have a genuine passion, if you have a genuine way of doing things, please develop that and strengthen that around it. So that's the very short message. So develop other skills, get technical knowledge along with your management, have a larger spread, learn a lot on your own, increase your learnability, a willingness to learn, are some of the messages that I would want to leave with you. And last but not the least, whatever you do, I mean, I think I went to PSG Arts and Science for a small talk on business ethics. How is it linked to organization development? That's the last thing that you cannot sacrifice on business ethics, compliance, and integrity. Whatever you do, whatever you practice, whichever company you go, I mean, you have to operate within the ethics and integrity. So that's going to take you, that's going to make you more powerful. That's going to make you a leader in all kind of contexts. You'll become a empowered personality, and so there's no compromise on this. So with this, thank you for the opportunity, and good luck to you all.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words of appreciation and thoughts. I now invite our director, Dr. P. Sadasivam, GRG School of Management Studies, to present a memento to our chief guest as a token of our gratitude and appreciation. Thank you, sir.
Now I invite Dr. P. Meena, Principal, PSGR Krishnamal College for Women, to say a few words of felicitation.
Good evening. Honorable Chief Guest of the program, Mr. T.V. Sriram, Vice President, Robert Bosch, Coimbatore, Dr. Sadasivam, Director, Dr. Savitha Nair, Dean, members of the faculty, participants from other institutions, and our dear students. I'm happy that our annual flagship event, URJITH 2023, organized by the GRG School of Management Studies, was conducted successfully today with a very good number of participants from various institutions from all over Tamil Nadu and other states. URJITH embodies the power of partnerships. All the 9 events, including the 2 online events, have tested the business acumen, creativity, and critical thinking skills of the young graduates individually and in teams, and have helped them to engage in a tough and healthy competition with their contemporaries. An event like URJITH provides a myriad of opportunities for the young students. It's a platform for you to demonstrate your talent, a stepping stone to apply your learning, to gather experience, and thereby achieve greater accomplishments in life. The most important thing to note is that the participation in such events provides you significant scope to learn beyond textbooks, network beyond your circle, stretch beyond your comfort zone, and grow beyond your current status, offering a continuous scopus for improvement. Whether you're a winner or not today, your participation to itself is an initiative towards your journey of accomplishments for the future. I congratulate all the participants of URJITH 2023 for your efforts and active participation. I also take this opportunity to thank the heads of their institutions for deputing them to join URJITH 2023. I'm happy to see the enthusiasm exhibited by the students of GRGSMS. The driving force behind them comprises our excellent faculty team, dean and director. URJITH 2023 is the fullest culmination of months of efforts and commitment by the team. I congratulate GRGSMS for the successful conduct of URJITH 2023. My appreciation to you all for consistently upholding the spirit of URJITH and raising the bar year after year. I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your encouraging words. Now let's move for the most awaited part of the day. It's time for the results. I now invite our chief guest to present the awards to the winners. May I request all the dignitaries to come down for the prize distribution.
The results of photography contest. Photography contest was for both UG and PG students. There were 2 rounds and was judged by Mr. Vijay, Chief Photographer, Ananda Vigadan Group, and Dr. E. Indra, Assistant Professor, Department of Visual Communication, Avinash Lingam Institute of Home Science and Higher Education for Women, Coimbatore. May I now request Dr. T. Jayashree, Associate Professor, GRG School of Management Studies and Faculty Coordinator of the Photography Contest to kindly announce the results.
Congratulations to all the participants of photography event. It was really innovative and creative photographs. Congratulations to all the participants of photography event. It was really a creative and innovative photographs which you have presented today. And the runners for the photography event, Mr. Praveen Kumar P. of 4th year BE from Sri Krishna College of Engineering and Technology. Congratulations, Praveen. Winner for the photography event, Mr. Surendra Raj, 3rd BSc Visual Communication from Kumaraguru College of Liberal Arts and Science.
Congratulations and well done. The winner receives a cash prize of 6,000 rupees and a trophy. The runner receives a cash prize of 3,000 rupees and a trophy.
Next is the creative crew. It was conducted for UG and PG students and there were 2 rounds held in this event and was judged by Mr. M.K. Prabhagar, Creative Head, Sudan Publicity and Ms. Aarti Christine, Founder Advika. I request Dr. R. Inita Rina, Assistant Professor, GRG School of Management Studies and Faculty Coordinator of the contest to announce the results.
The runners of Creative Crew event are Ms. Aishwarya M, Ms. Ritanya KK and Ms. Danya K, 3rd BSc Food Processing, Technology and Management students from PSGR Krishnamal College for Women. The winners of this Creative Crew event are Ms. Deekshita V, Mr. Abhishek J, and Mr. Kirtika S., second MBA students from PSG Institute of Management. Congratulations to the winners and runners.
Congratulations. The winner gets a cash prize of 6,000 rupees and a trophy. The runner gets a cash prize of 3,000 and a trophy.
Next, we have the social innovators. The event encourages young minds to engage with one or more of the United Nations 17 Sustainable Development Goals. It was conducted for UG and PG students, and there were 2 rounds held in this event. It was judged by Mr. C. Prashant, Director, Planet Hugs Private Limited. I request Dr. S. Alimuthu, Associate Professor, GRG School of Management Studies and Faculty Coordinator of the event to declare the results.
So congratulations participants. The runners are Jivika R, Soundarya P and Lavanya T, second MBA students from PSG Institute of Management Studies. Social innovator. So the winners are a team from Coimbatore Institute of Technology, Amritsar Vahini R, Yuva Bharati K and Sugan Pandian.
Congratulations. The winner receives a cash prize of 6,000 rupees and a trophy. The runner receives a cash prize of 3,000 rupees and a trophy.
Now for the results of stock work. The event was for UG and PG students and was held in 3 rounds through online mode and was judged by Mr. D. Gautam, Independence Finance Advisor, Zerodha Stockbroking, and Mr. Gopalakrishnan, Fund Manager, ING YCR. I now invite Ms. P.B. Saranya, Assistant Professor, GRG School of Management Studies, to declare the winners.
Good evening. The event Stock War was an online event. We had around 170 participants registering for the events from various institutions across India, and there were 3 rounds, and the winner of the event is Mr. Kabilan Nadarajan, student of BBA from Kumaraguru College of Liberal Arts and Science. Hearty congratulations to all the winners, to the winner and all the participants for their active participation.
Congratulations winner. The winner will be awarded a cash prize of 10,000 rupees. E-certificate will be provided.
We now have the results of business quiz. The event was for PG students. It was conducted through online mode and had 2 rounds. It was conducted by the popular quiz master Dr. M. Rangarajan, Assistant Professor, PSD College of Arts and Science. Now I request Dr. B. Brinda, Assistant Professor, GRG School of Management Studies and Faculty Coordinator of Business Quiz to declare the results.
Good evening. Business Quiz was an online event. So my hearty congratulations to all the participants for active participation. The winner of the event is Soumya R, Christ University, first MBA.
Congratulations. The winner will be awarded a cash prize of 10,000 rupees. E-certificate will be provided.
Now for the result of DigiPedal. DigiPedal was conducted for MBA students and it had 2 rounds. It was judged by Dr. Prashant R. Nair, Associate Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Amartya Vishwa Vidyapreetham, Coimbatore, and Mr. M. Ashok Kumar, Entrepreneur and Virtual Coach. Now I request Dr. G.B. Sabarirajan, Associate Professor, GRG School of Management Studies, to announce the winners.
Thank you. Congratulations to all the participants. this digital event, total 17 teams participated with 2 rounds. The runner of the event, Miss Devi, Miss Sobika, Miss Karpambiga, first MBA students from Coimbatore Institute of Technology. Runner. Yes, correct only. And the winner of the event, Mr. Mohammad Rivash, Mr. Tarun, Mr. Akash, second MBA student from PSG Institute of Management.
Hearty congratulations, winners. The winner gets a cash prize of 6,000 and a trophy. The runner gets a cash prize of 3,000 and a trophy.
The results of Think HR. Think HR was conducted for MBA students. It had 3 rounds assessing HR knowledge of the participants and testing their expertise in matters of people management. It was judged by Ms. Thelma Anto, Head HR, GRG Institutions, and Ms. A. Krutika, Senior Manager, HR, Lakshmi Graha, Coimbatore. Now I request Dr. Bandana Madhav Kumar, Associate Professor, GRG School of Management Studies and Faculty Coordinator of Think HR to announce the winners.
Hearty congratulations to all the participants. There were 17 teams, and finally we had 4 teams for the final round. I must mention that all the teams performed well, and the winning teams, only marginally they scored a little more than the others. So congratulations to the runners-up from KCT Business School, Ms. Gayatri SP, Ms. Divya, and Ms. Aksharna. And the winners are from PSG College of Technology, Ms. Gadha Anand, Kishore Khanna, and Ati Raja. Congratulations.
Congratulations to the winners. The winner receives a cash prize of 6,000 rupees and a trophy. The runner receives a cash prize of 3,000 rupees and a trophy.
Next, GRG Best Management Team. GRG Best Management Team event had 3 rounds and was conducted for PG students. It was judged by Ms. R. Subhadra, CEO, PVR Foods, Coimbatore, and Dr. Nitya Kala, Assistant Professor, Department of BBA, PSGR Krishnamal College for Women. I now request Dr. Savita Nair, Dean, GRG School of Management Studies and Coordinator of the event to read the citation and announce the winners.
So good evening. There were 23 teams that participated in GRG Best Management Team. So our first round was multitasking, and after that round we had 10 shortlisted teams for the second round, which was case scenarios based upon which students had to give their solutions. And in the third round, 5 teams participated where they had to innovate on an existing product. All the teams did really very well, but then we can pick up only one team. So let me read the citation and announce the winner. Dear participants, the members of your team have demonstrated the characteristics of a successful and effective team. You have shown commitment to the objective, a sense of camaraderie, mutual trust, appreciable interpersonal skills, and effective coordination. In recognition of your teamwork, we are delighted to present the Best GRGSMS Best Management Team 2023 Award to you. Congratulations, Afra Tashnim, Kamalesh, Shabari Kumar of PSG Institute of Management.
recognition to the winners. The winning team will be awarded with a cash prize of 10,000 rupees and a trophy.
Now, for the results of the final and the most awaited and prestigious event of URJITH 2023, the Chandraganti Memorial Young Business Leader Award. This award is given to an individual who demonstrates leadership skills and business acumen. The contest was conducted for management students and it had 4 rounds. CMYBL was judged by Mr. Hari Rao, Head of Talent Acquisition, IMNEO, Coimbatore. May I invite Dr. P. Sadasivam, Director, GRG School of Management Studies, to read the citation and announce the winner.
URJITH 2023, 7th January, Chandraganti Memorial Young Business Leader Awards citation. You have put in your best efforts to achieve excellence consistently throughout the program. You have demonstrated your natural leadership qualities and have participated actively in all the rounds. You have exhibited your deep sense of duty by showing your problem-solving and decision-making skills. Your innate communication and critical thinking skill have earned you a name among all and have helped you in clearing all the rounds. You have shown yourself as a person with sound moral principles. You have exhibited qualities that lead to a successful career and life. In recognition of your leadership potential, we are pleased to confer upon you the Chandraganti Memorial Young Business Leader Awards 2023 to Mahitha, First MBA, Avanashalingam Institute for Home Science and Higher Education for Women. We had 4 rounds, 13 participants, and in the final round we had 3, out of which Mahitha emerged as the leader. Congratulations. This round was also very closely fought and narrowly the rest of them missed it.
Hearty congratulations and well done. The winner will be awarded with a cash prize of 15,000 rupees
Congrats,
and
congrats.
a plaque.
Now I invite Ms. R. Sri Prabha, Coordinator Student Affairs, to propose the vote of thanks.
Respected dignitaries, faculty colleagues, participants, students, a very good evening to everyone. Over the years of conducting URJITH successfully in physical and virtual mode, we have set back again physically with our flagship event URJITH. With lots of learning gathered from our previous experience, we have tried to improve and bring out the best in this hybrid mode of URJITH 2023. It is my pleasure to thank Mr. Sriram TV, Vice President, Bosch Global Software Technologies Private Limited, for readily accepting our invitation and joining with us on this great occasion. Thank you, sir. I express my heartfelt thanks to our beloved Principal, Dr. P. Meena, for her support and encouragement. Thank you, ma'am. My deep gratitude and thanks to Professor S. Balasubramanian, our Chief Mentor, Dr. P. Sadashivam, our Director, and Dr. Savita Nair, Dean, for their guidance and support that ensure the success of the event. Thank you. I must mention my immense gratitude and huge thanks to all my faculty colleagues for their constant support and efforts in the meticulous planning and smooth conduct of the events. I would also like to thank the Registration and Promotion Committee, Ms. P.B. Sharanya, Ms. Asha K.S. Nair, Dr. M. Reshma, for enabling the wide publicity of the event through different media platforms. I also thank Dr. S. Alimuthu and Dr. K.S. Hariharan for making necessary arrangements for food and hospitality. Thank you, team. My thanks to all the judges who joined us for taking time off to evaluate the participants, ensuring fair judgment and giving their valuable feedback for improvement. I am greatly thankful to the administrative staff, the photographers, the technology team for their timely assistance in putting together this event. My deep appreciation to all the students for their hard work and sincere efforts in coordinating the activities despite their examinations. We are proud of their efforts and the way they took it as a challenge and ensured the successful and smooth conduct of URJITH 2023. I extend my thanks and appreciation to the office bearers of Shreyas and the core student committee team who coordinated the entire event, starting from the designing team, followed by registration and promotion committee, the event coordinators, food and hospitality, and the general volunteers whose contribution was critical to the success of this event. Thank you, my dear students. You have demonstrated leadership skills in these challenging circumstances. I would also like to thank our sponsors, silver sponsors DVIPL, Dhanvi Ventures India Private Limited, Kirti Lal, Fine Diamond and Gold Jewelry, the event sponsors F-Cube, Classic Polo, and our print sponsor Techno Solutions for trusting us and contributing towards this event. Finally, my heartfelt thanks to the student participants for their active participation and the institutions for nominating them. I congratulate all the winners and wish all the participants the best in the upcoming years. Thank you all once again. Have a great evening.
Thank you, ma'am. All is well that ends well. Thank you, participants. Hope you all had a wonderful time with us. I request everyone to rise for national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you. The participants can collect their certificate.